You guys should already know what this is. Yep, it's the left side of an A-arm of a new Arctic Cat. Oh yeah. And it's under wraps too. I'm teasing you guys. I'll show you that in about a minute. But man, that was a good friggin' 6-hour episode right there. Oh my goodness. Everything's gonna be that long of an episode, but yeah. Left around 9 o'clock this morning. It's now 3:10. I don't know. You do the math. Is that 6 hours? Yeah, I think so. I don't know. Maybe a little more. Oh, I think it is a little bit more actually. Yeah, it's actually 6 hours. Anyway, so I just picked up my new sled. I'll tell you guys a little bit about how I got it. Holy cow, I honestly didn't think I was going to get this sled because of the fact the guy, it was almost going to sell it pretty much 2 days ago on me, and it wasn't a pretty sight, so I was like, oh Jesus, great. Luckily the guy got a flat tire and couldn't show up that day, so he saved it for me. I was next on the list, and yeah, drove up there today. It's a 2-hour and 20-minute ride from my house to the guy's house. I had to drive all the way up in Swansea, I don't know, some part of New Hampshire, way out like in western Mass. So it was a good little drive right there. And yeah, looked at it, and I think I've got a pretty good deal. Probably ask yourself what I paid for it. Paid $2,500 for it, and the blue book value of this sled is $3,500, and he was only asking $3 grand for it. And of course, you know me, don't give the guy anything bigger than a $20 bill. Show him there's a lot of money there, he'll take it. So I guess it's time to unravel it. If you guys haven't really checked the comments on the YouTube yet, because I really honestly fell asleep last night. I didn't even reply to comments before. So I don't even know if anyone guessed on the sled what I was getting. I think it's time to unravel it, eh? Oh yeah. Came with a free cover too, as you can tell. Guess we'll start from the front back, probably be easier. Oh, where the hell is this thing? What the heck? There it is. Oh yeah, I'm teasing you guys. I'm making sure you guys aren't seeing the sled yet. Oh, almost had a sneak peek there. Alright, you guys ready? I don't know if you guys can handle this or not. I don't know. I'm gonna have to make another video, I think. I don't know. Maybe put this in a 2-part episode. I don't think so. Oh yeah. 2004 Arctic Cat Sabercat EXT. That's right, EXT. So I'll tell you pretty much the reason why I've wanted this sled. I've seen this one. I've seen one just like this at a dealership. Guys, I was honestly just about getting ready to sell my Z440 and pay $3,000 for a sled just like this one. Same year, just doesn't have the 144-inch track. It was just an LE, not an EXT. Then just a few days ago, last weekend, it was last Saturday it was. I've been browsing Craigslist quite a bit for snowmobiles, and I had saw this one, like, oh, this would be a killer sled for me. And sure enough, it is. Friggin' what am I saying? $2,500 I paid for it, and like you just can't get any better than that. I'm under $1,000 on Blue Book value. The reason why I got it so cheap is because he was getting divorced, and pretty much he's selling it on his wife. His wife didn't really want it to go, but I guess they had to sell it or something like that. So that's how I got it, and it's kind of ironic too, because it seems like if you get divorced, you have to sell your stuff. I've noticed that on Craigslist. This is the second time I've gotten something really expensive for really short money. Let's take Dwayne's Chinese quad there. He paid $25 for that thing because he was getting divorced, the guy. That quarter midget race car we got, that came in with a ride-on mower for, I think we paid $300 for a ride-on mower, his quad, a dump cart, a sweeper, a whole mess of stuff. And I've noticed it, and luckily I got lucked out. And yeah, couldn't be any more happy. I've been looking for an Arctic Cat Sabercat for quite some time, and I was almost, literally, I was going to be next week, or this coming week, I was going to be going to the dealership, trading my Z440. They were going to give me $1,400 cash. Well, actually not cash. It was going to get put toward the Sabercat, and I also had to pay $3,000. Now, with this, I'm actually saving money. I can still sell my ZR. I mean, not my ZR, my Z440 for $1,500, $1,400, wherever I get for it, and I'm still going to be a winner. Because when you think about it, if I sell my Z440 for $1,000, I only paid $1,500 for the sled, and that's a freaking killer deal when you think about it. You do the math. But anyway, enough talking. I've been wanting these for a while. Let's get to the basics here. So, as you can see, it's very dirty. It's dirty, pretty dirty. It's been sitting in the guy's garage for pretty much since late November. He had the thing. I have all serviced records. One owner's sled, service records. I got them all. I mean, I got papers and papers and papers of just service receipts of between the track, between parts that he's put into it. So it's overall pretty mechanically sound sled. Just a few minor stuff we're going to do to it. I'll explain that in a little bit. So I couldn't be happier. It was actually just serviced in late November. What am I saying? Not November. January. What am I saying? Yeah, January. Late January. I guess it took a trip up to Pittsburgh in January. Pittsburgh, New Hampshire, and that was it. So, I guess we can fire it up. Yes, it is an EFI. Runs a little kind of rough right now because of the motor mount. It's needs to be tightened up. I got the damn heat shield in the way. Actually, that's on. Here we go. Oop, I hit the damn button by mistake. By my elbow. But anyway, you guys get the gist of it. It's an EFI, it's got the reverse on it. Got the electronic odometer thing there. Pretty much everything's all stock except for the track. I'll show you guys that in about a minute. I guess all the foaming insulation on the inside's been replaced about a year ago. About 2 years ago. So this is all new. I gotta get some kind of glue just to hold this guy back. I guess it was falling out the past month or so. So we didn't do that. Belt's somewhat new, he said. It's about 2 years old. I guess he replaced a clutch spring back in 2008. I'm not sure really which one. It's got the stock clutch and everything on it, so nothing too impressive in there. The sled does have the remote start hookup, but there is no button thing for me. The little receiver guy is actually right here. The antenna's down there, and there's another mount for the antenna. So all I gotta do is just get a remote for it, which shouldn't be a big deal. Has a brand new battery in it. He just put it in 2 weeks ago. Has somewhat decent brakes. He said he replaced those not too long ago, so that's a good thing, I guess. He's always used synthetic oils in it, so overall it's not too bad. It's got the dual skis on it. What I mean, well, not dual ski, but dual carbides on it. I don't know if I'll be able to show you, but there's dual carbides on it, which is pretty nice. You know, pretty basic stuff. I mean, like I said, it's all stock except for the track. The track was just replaced 2 years ago. As you can tell, it's got the double sons of bitches there. It goes double, single, and then double, single, and it's a pretty beefy track. Let's take a tape measure, figure which kind of lug is on this thing. Judging by the looks of it, it's probably got a 1.5 inch thing on it. Yep, that's a 1.5 inch lug on it. And for the carbide, I'd say probably about a 3/4 carbide on it. Maybe a little less. So, not bad, not bad. One thing I did notice is the slider. Slider looks a little bit beat. I mean, if you look right at the end there, it's probably going to be needed to be replaced. So maybe in the winter time we'll do that. It's not a big deal. But again, I do like to keep my stuff mint tits, you know. I don't want any problems going down the road, especially snowmobiles. I keep all my snowmobiles friggin' correct. We'll put it that way. But yeah, overall, I like it. You know, I've wanted one for quite a long time now. It's got the little trunk compartment in the back here. Pop this off, pop that off, and never really looked in here. Brand new Arctic Cat belt. $82. Holy shit, that's an expensive belt. I know exactly what this is for. That is for that. I bet you they didn't put the gasket in. Oh well, I wouldn't even put it in because I know it's a bitch to do. Pretty nice trunk compartment. Stick those guys back in there. I gotta say, I like the look of this thing being off. It makes the sled look so much bigger. If you pop that off, it really shows like the 140-inch track, 144-inch track on it. Things like 10, it's just honestly, I just have this funny feeling that it's not gonna fit in my snowmobile trailer. I think it's right on the money, 10 feet. So it might just fit in my trailer. I have a 10-foot camshell trailer there, whatever the frig you want to call it. I don't even know what it's called. Sled dock trailer. So I think it's just gonna fit in it. So we'll have to see. If not, I guess I'll be on the market for a new trailer. Like I haven't just spent enough money. But yeah, that's what I got. I like it. It's pretty slick shit. You know, I've wanted an F chassis for quite some time, and well, I'm finally getting it, so that's a good thing. Yeah, but I didn't check the high beams or anything like that. Let's check those out. Alright, let's see. Where the hell are the high beams? Okay. Maybe they already turn on automatically. I don't know. Let's find out. Oop. There we go. Alright, well that had me stumped. Friggin' looked in the damn owner's manual thing. Couldn't show me anything, they just kept on showing me a picture of the brake lever. So I couldn't quite figure that out, so I'm looking underneath it. Looking underneath it over here, still couldn't figure it out, and then about a half hour later I'm like, alright, well let's go on Google. Google was no help either. So I brought my mom down here. Looking around, looking apart, and she's ripping the steering wheel column thingy all apart, and still couldn't find anything. And I don't know how I did it. I just happened to bump my hand just like that, and next thing you know, I was like, oh, wait a minute, there's like a button in there, because I realized, you know, you go that way and that thing, and sure enough, friggin' you hit that thing, and you go backwards, the brake lever, and high beams turn on. Go figure. Wow, that was a good little challenge there. It's like a friggin' trivia challenge. But, yeah, I don't know what that's for. For someone's like GoPro thing or something like that. I don't know. Took me a little bit to figure that one out. I bet someone's watching YouTube right now going, yeah, you dumbass. Sorry, I never owned an F-Series chassis. Usually they all have the buttons like right here. That's what was confusing me. I don't know. Guess they changed it quite a bit. But anyway, so that's the new sled. There's only, I think I already showed you the front of it. There's only one bad spot of the whole entire thing, which is right here. The guy said a tree limb hit it a few years back. He was driving. He hit the side with a ski or something like that, and the limb kind of sort of came down, and it knocked it out right there, which isn't a big deal. I'm not a big fan of these mirrors, so I might pop these off. I'm not quite sure yet. I think it looks kind of goofy with the mirrors on, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Keep the mirrors? Junk them? You tell me. I have to replace both of them anyway because of getting held on by cable ties, it looks like. So, yay. But overall, there's a new sled, guys. A new beast. I'm gonna do some stuff to it. I definitely want to change out the exhaust system on it. That's good. That was real good. Got the line that I just tossed over there stuck between that, and it was ripped off my hood hinge. So my plan is maybe December or something like that when I get some more money in. I plan on changing out the exhaust pipe, the silencer, maybe the Y pipe. Is, piecing together it last night. It's going to be right around $600-700 to do all that. So it's a possibility. I'm also thinking about having the clutch done on it. I want to get a Speedworks exhaust on it, silencer and all that stuff. Maybe a D&D clutch kit or another Speedworks Hypershift clutch kit on it. All possibilities. But for right now, I think tomorrow my goal is I'm just going to clean it, get some soap. It's going to be pretty nice tomorrow. Just give her a good scrub down and stuff like that, and hopefully it'll fit in its trailer. So yeah, there's a new sled, guys. Oh, why I'm so tired too. I didn't really even do anything all day. Definitely got to replace the back flap here because I can't ride in New Hampshire with the stupid flap or else we'll get pulled over because they have some pretty crazy laws up there. If the flap's broken, ripped, torn, you pretty much got to put a new flap on it before they pull you over because they're complete asshole cops up there that like to dick you over for that shit. But yeah, I just happened to catch this for a little washer. They used woody back plates. That's pretty funny. Troy Arctic Cat. Yeah, that's the place where I guess the guy bought it. Because it says it at 90 million spots. It says on that side, on the hood. So, overall, pretty cool. I like the new bag up top here. A lot bigger than my other one. Again, I'll show you guys that crack I was telling you about. There's that crack. Another Troy decal. What a surprise. But, I think I just had it on. I think it said like 246 hours on it, so it's not too bad either. Pretty low hours. But, anyway, I'm done talking. I guess I'll talk to you guys all tomorrow. Until then, go buy yourself a new snowmobile, because I deserve it. I worked hard this summer. Oh, yeah. Sponsored. Not really. Alright, one last thing before I edit up today's video. I just went and got the mail. Got some good news finally. I can finally go back to using the good Sony Cybershot as a camera. So no more of this Kodak Playful shit. I just got the mail and I just found out that my new camera goodies came in. So I guess we'll be using this. I'm just hoping that these are the right batteries, which they look like the right batteries. So I didn't really need the batteries. All I needed was a charger for my camera, and for 15 bucks it gives you chargers, one for the wall outlet, one for the car, and 2 extra batteries. So yay me. Oop. They give you 1 extra battery. Anyway, guys, we'll talk to you guys all tomorrow. See ya.